course, you would have had Jack Davey and Bob Dyer and all those wonderful talents doing their fabulous quiz shows and stuff.
Well, I was listening to Jack Davy's program the other day, actually.
Yeah?
I've got a tape, which they don't know what that is anymore, I don't suppose either. But yeah, I've got a tape recording of his, one of the, a couple of his programs, actually.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, I got one with he's got Bob Dyer as a guest at one time.
Jack and Bob together?
Yeah, not Bob, Bob Hope.
Bob Hope. Okay, yeah. No,
yeah.
yeah, whenever there was an international guest would come out, they'd always appear on Jack or Bob's shows. They were, and they were just so good at what they did, weren't they? They were magnificent.
Yeah, Ray, he didn't do too well in telly, but he was fantastic on the radio.
Yeah, well, he died not that long after, didn't he? After telly started, he went downhill fairly quickly, I think, from memory, and died in the late 50s or early 60s. But what a shame. He was a very gifted broadcaster. Well, they both were.
Great entertainer. He did I can't remember the one now, but he used to get people up out of the audience, and he'd make an instant rhyme up about their name.
Is that right?
And I can't remember the one that was a little bit rude. Oh, not rude, I suppose, but yeah. And if he couldn't do it within a set time, well, they got a prize.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I don't think he ever failed, but he was fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah,
all right, now Leslie, I better keep moving, but it's been lovely to chat to you. I appreciate the call.
Anyway.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Yep.
Time now for this.
On Saturday night with Simon Owen. Let's talk music.
Australia loves a good celebration.
Live in concert. What's wrong with you? Goes through his teeth. You be saying this film. Now listen, we've got to ask you some sensible questions.
All right.
The first time was a couple of years ago. Was with Iggy. Will you concentrate on the question? Was with David Bowie.
Yeah.
Very good friend.
No, you mean he played piano in my band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played a very low
He was
profile.
with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you've worked together sort of record-wise, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the sly, too.
I know. Now listen, with David Bowie, he's had a lot of influence on you, I gather.
Yeah.
And can you answer these questions properly?
He taught me how to compromise.
Compromise in what way?
Well, he taught me how to, I used to...
Be a punk rocker and all that.
I used to be an outrage, and,
Yeah.
and David taught me how to...
Not doing so bad. Listen, have you heard the new Lodger album by David?
I have.
Have you seen any of the film clips?
I haven't. You're
Well,
just showing
we're about to show you one now.
Oh,
DJ
yeah,
David
let's
Bowie.
see.
See what you think of this one.
Hi, David.
For the first time.
Yeah, lovely. The one that was cancelled, did that just mean you rock up the next year and do the same song, or did you have to have new material the following year?
No, it was a new material. I mean, it was a very tough period because they canceled the show like 2 months before. It was March 2020. We was already super positive for the Eurovision show on May 2020, and like everybody, like all over the world, they canceled the show. And I was crying and screaming and whatever at that time, because it was my time, after 10 years, San Marino, the state that I represent, they would invite me again after 10 years of my first experience. So when they canceled the show, I was like, no way, it's not real. But then after 1 week, they called me back and they say, okay, Sanit, if you are available again, 2021, we can try to do Eurovision with you. So, but the rules of Eurovision said that you have to find a new material, new show, new songs. But we had like 1 year of time, We had like 1 year of work and progress and everything. So for me, actually, it was much better because I worked for the new song. I found this Adrenalina song that for me was like a bang, and I found the solution with my team to invite Florida as a guest on my song.
How cool did that worked out beautifully, and I believe you weren't sure whether he'd be able to actually make it for the performance itself.
Exactly. Yeah, but it was a surprise because everybody said, oh, it was everything. Organizers said, no. Because in that moment, the COVID was out and it was impossible to travel. And he's from Miami and the Eurovision was in Europe, in Rotterdam, exactly. So it was super trouble. But then he surprised everybody. He arrived the day before the first rehearsal, and it was really pure adrenaline. I met him for the first time there. We spoke for almost 1 year by Zoom, by Skype, but we never met before. So when he was there, to me it was like a shock, beautiful shock, amazing.
And it was a great performance.
介绍我，各位，介绍我一下啊。您说，我是一位武术家。
不这么难以启齿吗？这啊？
什么叫难以启齿？
干嘛呢？怎么了这是？
低调。
你再低点儿，你还低调？哦，您是武术家，
武术家，
哦
你没看出来啊？
看不出来？
你真没看出来？
没有？
没看出来就对了。
怎么呢？
真人不露相。
露相非真人。
哎，
嗯
我给你露一手，
来来，
要不然你不知道我是武术家。
展示展示。
看着啊，各位也看看
啊，
露一手。
好。
就这胳膊，哎，你怕不怕？哎，你快说，你怕不怕？怕。哎，跟你说心里话，不单你怕，连我都怕。
不，你怕什么呀？
我怕它折了。
怕折了啊？
不是，我是武术家。
哦
你不要看我稍微有一点发福了。宁练筋长1寸，不练肉厚3分。筋长的力大，肉厚的深沉，瘦小的魁梧，胖大的精神。练功夫讲究兵刃跟拳脚。兵刃是刀枪剑戟斧钺钩叉，躺棍槊棒鞭锏锤抓拐子流星，带钩的带刺儿的带尖儿的带刃儿的带峨眉针的带锁链的，扔得出去的拽得回来的，我是样样精通。
好，
哎，这是兵刃。
前脚呢？
拳脚有大红拳，小红拳、八仙拳、立躺拳、冲背拳、罗汉拳、少林寺弹腿花拳、小架子猴拳、远的长拳、近了短打、挨帮倚靠、闪展腾挪、全凭万胯肘膝间，讲究内练一口气，外练筋骨皮。东方朔洗髓经、达摩老祖易筋经、13太保横练的刀砍上一个白道，枪插上一个白点儿，讲究功夫。哎，知道有个油锤灌顶，听说过吗？
我知道啊。
这怎么练？
就按现在理解啊，就有一个人，头顶上打石头，另一个人用锤子往石头上这么一砸，你看这石头碎了，脑袋没事了。
这人有病。
怎么还有病呢？这
不吃饱了撑的吗？
这是气功啊，练的这。
拿脑袋撞石头
啊？对呀，
拿脑袋撞锤子。
没错啊。
我不练这个。
那您练什么呀？
我拿脑袋撞火车。
脑袋撞火车
啊？对，
那火车停那儿，
停，爷们儿，停着像话吗？开着，开着，哎，火车开着啊，好几百迈，我骑马蹲当时，把这气叫到头顶上来，扎住了马步，来，往这儿呢，
直叫，
火车老远呢，嗡嗡直叫，耳聋中就听啪嚓一下，火车过去了。您再看我这脑袋，
纹丝没动，
给带出4里地。
嗨，谁都能带走，这算什么呀？
不是，这是开一个玩笑。
又开玩笑呢？
哎，我跟你讲啊，真正的功夫首先说你得有传授
传承。
我们这东西也算非遗。
哎呀，还扣主题。
哎，这很好。非遗第2届非遗相声大会。我是非遗武术传承人。
真棒！
哎，非遗，我有师傅，
有老师。
我师傅就咱们广东岭南的一位武术大师，
当地人，
客家人。他老人家姓让，客家人武术大师让师傅，
一听就不是汉民，
不是汉族人，
是，叫让，
他叫豆腐，
让豆腐，难怪是客家人嘛。都爱吃，大伙儿都爱吃。
不是我师傅就好这口武术大师，我师傅这一辈子就俩徒弟，
哪俩徒弟？
就是我跟我哥哥。
是啊，
师傅给我们哥俩起名字
叫什么呀？
武术，一听就是武术好汉的名字。
给我们大伙儿说说。
我哥哥叫肠粉。
那您呢？
米粉啊。
好。 这一看就是咱们是当地人。
哎，我们哥俩正传枪计剪练功夫
啊。
这时打外边来了一个人，啪啪啪一敲门。
谁呀？
我开开门一看，我说您找谁？
哦
啊，这个，请问，你这儿有肠粉还有米粉是吧？
要吃饭是怎么的？
我说对，我就是米粉，肠粉在锅里
啊。
我给您捞，你搁辣椒吗？
等会儿，
我来点蒜。
行，我真吃饭是怎么？
人说我请你们哥俩保镖，
来生意了。
我们哥俩来生意，赶紧，快点保镖。太好了。我3天没吃饭了。赶紧，
饿着是怎么的？
来到镖局，有人往里给通禀一声，
我告诉你一声，
一会儿功夫呼啦啦出来10好几位，
嗯，
哎，高的高，矮的矮，胖。